Hi, this is Carolina, the Soul Coach. Welcome to my podcast. Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday Catchup podcast. How are you? And how has your Christmas week been? I hope it's been a good one. Did you manage to survive it? And did you manage to get away without being sick? Because so many people that I've spoken to, at least one member of their family was poorly over Christmas, either with a flu-y type illness or sickness. So I hope you managed to escape it. I really do. We had a lovely time, Christmas time. It was so nice. So when was Christmas? Do you know, all the days have blurred. Have you noticed that? You don't know what day it is? I always find that funny. That as soon as we're out of routine, everything goes out of the window. But so this year, Christmas Day we kind of handed over the baton to our youngest daughter, and she hosted Christmas with her fiance Matt, and we had a lovely time. They did so well. 12 people they catered for, and we had such a good belly laugh. It was so good. We laughed and laughed and laughed. We cried of joy. We ate loads, and it's just such a nice, I just love Christmas. I love the fact that we get together, we're not working, and we just had a great day. Anyway, that was Christmas Day. But let me back up a little bit, because obviously beginning of the week starts before then, doesn't it? And the shop was really busy over the weekend, really busy. So we were working really, really hard, and had some late nights, and it was good though. It was really cool. And then on Christmas Eve, we closed at 5:30, and we went to Will's sister and brother-in-law, and it was like Christmas had started. It was very Christmassy. Our great nephew was there, I think he's about 18 months, and he is adorable, and he was dressed up in a little Santa hat, and he had his little Christmas pajamas on. Oh, it was so sweet. And we had a lovely Christmas Eve, and it really started off Christmas, which was great. And then, as I say, Christmas Day was amazing. Christmas Day morning was awesome, because it was the first Christmas morning that Will and I had together with no one else, for the first time ever, and in our history of our relationship. So that was special. Christmas Day morning, that was really nice. Will made us coffee and breakfast, and it was lovely, and we bought each other a couple of presents, so that was nice. Will bought me lots of journals. I love stationery, and Will had bought me all different journals to keep me going this year, so that was really exciting. And that was cool. And then we went to see my mum and Steve, and had a cup of tea with them, and we gave them our presents, and that was nice. And then we went over to see Matt and Hattie, and it was really good fun. And it was never done this before, but because there were 12 of us, we didn't do a Secret Santa. We played this game. It was just so you all buy a present for a value. After dinner, you put them all on the table, and then you get dealt 4 cards each, and then you get another pack of cards, and when your card is picked, you get to choose a present. But then when all the presents are gone and everyone's chosen their present, you unwrap every other one, and then what happens is, when your card is called, you can steal a present from someone else until all the cards are used up. So some people's cards were all used up early, so they had all the presents early, but of course they had no cards to steal any from, so all their presents got stole. So some people were left without any presents. Some people had lots of presents. It was really funny. It was a really good game. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I think that will become a family tradition now for us. It does for the Shaw family, but not for us. So yeah, that was fun. And everyone kind of bought something. So we did the whole snacks and bringing snacks. And then another couple did a cheese board, and we had this great cheese board. And then, we sat at the table all day, I think, from the moment we sat down to the moment we left at 9. Obviously up and down, but mainly it was all around the dinner table. It was really lovely. They did so well. It's so hard hosting your first Christmas, I think, and especially for 12 people. It's not like it's for lots of people. So that was good. And then Boxing Day. So then on Boxing Day, it was very chilled. Basically, Matt and Hattie came over. Matt wasn't feeling at all well. He kind of had the flu-y symptoms and he just wanted to chill. So he came up to the cottage. We lit the fire in the afternoon and we all just chilled. We all sort of did our own thing, listened to music, chatted loads. We went for a walk. Will wasn't very well as well, so he was on the sofa. So Matt and Will I Can Do No More, because he was out of it. He just had a massive headache and just was not feeling great. And so Matt and Hattie on the sofa, blankets and just being looked after, and Hattie and I just chilled as well. So that was Boxing Day afternoon. Boxing Day morning, I managed to get my head round, because Will was in bed all morning. Bless him, he wasn't feeling too great. So I managed to get my head round something very exciting that we're working on that's coming in January, which I'm going to share with you any moment. So I managed to get my head round what I needed to do, because there's quite a lot to it. So I needed to do that, and I had time Boxing Day morning, and that was great. So I managed to have a shower, get myself ready, and then set myself up in the kitchen, and started planning and prepping, which was very exciting, because of course I didn't have time to do that before Christmas, so it was great to have some time to do that. I think it's just having time, isn't it? And then you can get so much done, and just priorities. That was Boxing Day. And then we watched Gavin and Stacey in the evening. Did you watch Gavin and Stacey? Love Gavin and Stacey. We didn't get into it till only a couple of years ago, I think, probably COVID time. And we watched the whole, we just watched back-to-back series and Christmas specials and stuff. Oh, and it was so funny. And then, this Gavin and Stacey, the grand finale, was absolutely brilliant and we loved it. We really, really enjoyed that. So that was nice. We watched that on Catchup. I think that was the only TV we watched over Christmas, was the Gavin and Stacey. I've yet to watch another favourite of mine, which is my all-time favourite, and that's Casualty. You might know that sneaky little secret that's my soap, my only favourite TV programme, one of my favourite TV programmes to watch, because the other one I love is called The Midwife. So I've got those to catch up on. But I will have plenty of time to catch up on those, and I can't wait. So that's very exciting. So what happened next? That's 25th, 26th. So then on the 27th, was that Thursday or Friday? I think that was Friday. I was able to start recording what we've got planned for January. So on the 1st of January, I've set myself a challenge to every day record a video about manifesting. And so every day, where I'm sharing a tip on how to manifest what you would like to have in your life, and videoing it every day. So what I did was I've prepped the first 3 days so that so we're good to go. So that's on the 1st of January. It's going to be on YouTube, social media, all the Instagram, Facebook, and it's going to be on my website as well. And it's going to be a 31 manifestation challenge. I'm really looking forward to it. And it's going to be a challenge for me because I'm challenging myself to do videos every day. And really excited. And the other really, really, really exciting thing is that Will and I are off to Bali on the 1st of January, which is why then I recorded the first 3 days, because then after that, it's going to be coming from Bali. So I'm going to be able to share some of Bali with you for these videos. So I'm super excited. And the Sunday catch-ups will be coming, I think, next week's will be coming from Bali. So I'll let you know how the travels went and how it all is. But super excited. So we're staying in Ubud first. And we've got a villa right by rice paddy field, and it should be great. Someone comes in and gives us breakfast every morning, so we'll see how that is. And we're going to be with Amelia, our eldest daughter, and her boyfriend Freddie, who we haven't seen since the summer, and we haven't seen Freddie since last Christmas. So it's going to be super nice. And I'm going to have loads of time to do lots of content and lots of videos and just share with you Bali. I can't wait. It's going to be great. And as some of you know that have known me for quite some time, you know how much we love to travel and we love to share our travels. So, that's really, really exciting. So I'll be getting ready for that. I haven't packed yet. But we're going to take, because Amelia wasn't there for Christmas and she loves Christmas, don't tell her, but I don't think she listens to these. Sometimes she does or doesn't, but anyway, I'll share with you. We're taking a Christmas out there for her. So I bought some stuffing and some bread sauce and some gravy, and I'm hoping we can get potatoes and vegetables while we're out there. So that will be cool. Really cool. And so that's exciting. We're going to have a second little Christmas in Bali. It'll be strange but good. So that's coming up on the 1st of January. On the 27th, a couple of weird things happened, I have to say. So I was prepping in the morning, doing loads of video content, doing lots of stuff, trying to get the lights right and everything else. Anyway, that was all fine. There was no problems with that. Managed it. Super pleased with what I achieved. And then Will I can thought we haven't had a shower at the cottage, so we've just been having baths. And we finally got all the bits together, and it was Will wanted to get the shower screen on the bath. So he did that on the afternoon of the 27th, and he thought it was one of those moments where it's like, do I do the shower screen or do we now snuggle on the sofa and watch the TV? I have to say, I do want to shower, but snuggle on the TV and watch a film would have been great. But no, did the shower screen, which was brilliant as well, because then we're going to have a shower, which would be amazing. So he was fine. It just took a while. It took him about 4 hours to do the shower screen. It was just like one thing after another. Anyway, the last bit, he needed my help. Of course, cas I can or cas I cannot. So I had to hold the shower screen, and he had to drill in, screw in the bits to get. He had got one side in, but he needed the second one. Anyway, there's brackets. There was he had to screw in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brackets. And in these brackets, there's also this bits of plastic that protects the plastics, that protects the brackets. And there was 2 for each one. Anyway, you wouldn't believe it. Does it all up, blah, 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 blah. Last one, there's only 1 protection bit, and there should have been 2. Me, I would have gone, oh, that'd be fine. Well, nah, that's not right. So where we just thought we would finish, he didn't. Anyway, he had to unscrew. So I thought I was free to go, and I wasn't, because there was this thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So the weird thing is coming. So Will undid them all to find the spare, because he had counted them all and he knew there was a third one there. Couldn't find it. We looked everywhere and we couldn't find it. So they then started unscrewing the brackets to see if he'd put 3 in one of these things. No, nothing, wasn't there. Couldn't find it, couldn't see it. So then he asked me to come and help. So then I kind of came in and he unscrewed all the brackets again and counted them, nothing, till the last one. He counted them all, there was only 2, but one fell out. As that fell out, I knew intuitively, without a shadow of a doubt, that fell out for a reason, and we were going to find the missing bit of plastic. And that happened. Isn't that weird? Literally, it all happened in a moment. And the bit of plastic fell that he'd just counted, 1, on the floor, right by where we'd been looking, where everything was, and there was the second one. How weird was that? I intuitively felt it. I thought, this is happening for a reason. And literally, it was just there. I don't know. I can't even explain what happened. Will had counted, there was 1 there. It fell, and then there was 2. I don't know whether maybe it was stuck together or whatever, but literally the last one. I have no idea why Will had to go through all of that for it to be the last one, considering he wasn't well. All he wanted to do is put his shower screen up, but we found it. And then he could finish, and then we didn't get to snuggle on the sofa because we were going out to see friends, but we did sit on the sofa most of the night and spent some time with friends, which was really nice, just chatting and catching up over Christmas. Yeah, but I just find things like that really weird. It was that instant knowing that happened for a reason, and then we were going to find it. It's very strange. So that was the 27th, and then 28th back at work, back at the beautiful shop Quest, and I'll go to Total Look, which is like a hair and beauty place, and I went and had a bikini wax and had my eyebrows done, just the things you do before you go away. And that was nice to catch up with Sally there. And if you live in Epsom and you need a health and beauty place to go to, I can thoroughly recommend Sally and the girls there. They're really really great. And yeah, so a little shout out there for Total Look. Really, really lovely team, and Sally, the owner's worked really hard to create what she got, and there's a hairdresser's and a beauty salon there. So I did that Saturday morning. Then I worked in the shop, caught up with staff, spoke to lovely customers, and then we're working out what's going to go in our sale. We've reduced some of our dresses. It's just that time of year for kind of offering stuff, isn't it? And for having a little clear out. So that's what we're doing at Quest, and just prepping myself ready to go, to leave the shop in the team's capable hands. And yeah, really, really, really looking forward to that. I just think, it's been a great week. It really has. I'm feeling pretty drained, feeling pretty tired. I think it's been all go. It was different because I wasn't going to the shop, but because Will was ill, with different routines, I didn't manage to rest my brain too much, but I'm kind of thinking that I'm going away soon. So, and I always find a plane journey great, because there's nothing really that you can do other than just chill out. So I'm really looking forward to the plane journey, getting to the airport and then just chilling. I'm going to download some stuff to watch. So anyway, yeah, it's really good, but it's can be. Do you find it can be a lot of pressure as well? So even though we weren't hosting this year, it just still felt a bit of pressure. And I don't even know why, but it's just this pressure. And I think for me, there was pressure to get stuff done. I had such a huge list to do, and I just thought, how am I going to tackle all that I want to do? And so, firstly, I let go of any expectations of what I needed to get done. And what I decided in my mind what I didn't get done wouldn't get done. And the things that would get done, and the right thing would happen. And that's how come I kind of so then that let go of the pressure by letting go of the expectations, and then I just trusted the right thing will get done at the right time. And so that then things seemed to flow a bit better. It was just that letting go really helped me. It really did. And I think I was in a bit of fear over Christmas as well. I just feel like there's something coming there's a big change coming in 2025, which is going to be for the better. But because my brain hasn't figured out how we're going to get there, my human bit of me went into a bit of fear, because I know we've got a journey ahead of us, and I know that there's some things that haven't been figured out yet. So there's a lot of uncertainties, but I know I can. So there was a bit of fear there, but then we went out with friends again last night. We with Scott and Nicola, and you know Scott and Nicola because I've interviewed them for the Living a Life of Magic podcasts, and we always chat things through. And I think I realised that my brain is trying to figure it out, and the brain can never figure it out. And that's why then I was feeling the fear, because actually there isn't anything for me to figure out. I can let go. It's that letting go of that expectations. So it's like, just let go, be present to every day, and we'll be in the right place where we need to be, and the changes will happen of their own accord. So it's kind of like, that's okay. And then while we were chatting to Nicola and Scott, he told us about this Coddywomple. Have you heard of it? He was sharing this, but it was really interesting because he was sharing it in one context, and the three of us were all heard it in a different context. So Coddywomple, so that's CODDIWOMPLE, and it is purposefully heading towards an unknown destination. And I just felt that was the quote. That is the quote of December. And I just find that really empowering, purposefully heading towards an unknown destination. And that's how it's really felt for me. It feels like there is an unknown destination, but maybe there's always an unknown destination, and maybe it's okay that there's unknown destinations. And maybe it's just about being purposeful and recognizing what the purpose is in order to move forward in life. Because even though we think we know what's going to happen, and even though we know we're certain, we're not, because life can have another plan for us. So it's about, for me, how I interpret that, purposefully heading towards an unknown destination is about knowing change is going to happen, because change is inevitable and it's the only constant. And it's how I present myself every day, trusting in myself, in the universe, that all is happening for me. And so then I can go boldly and live my life and enjoy and take the highs and the lows, and just know it's all part of life's journey and life's plan. And so that Coddywomple, purposely heading towards an unknown destination, is actually really reassuring. And I really like that, because I can control being purposeful and being the best that I can while we head into this unknown destination. I love it. And the other quote that Scott was saying yesterday, which I found really great, was life is a mirror of your internal self. How true is that? Life is a mirror of your internal self. So how you see life is how you see yourself. It's interesting. Life is a mirror of your internal self. It's a good one to ponder on, isn't it? Because everything that we interpret is a reflection. How? And so the question is, and my head needs to get around this more, but I love it. Life is a mirror of your internal self, and it's so true, so true. So it was good fun last night. It was really good fun sharing, and we just didn't stop chatting the whole time we were together from 7 to, no, it was even earlier than that. It was 6:15 till about 10, non-stop chats. You know, you're good friends, and it's so important, isn't it, to have your tribe around you where you can just be yourself, chat through things, no other reason than you're just sharing and just enjoying life. No expectations. Just letting go and letting the flow. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I hope you had a good week. I hope it was full of whatever you wanted it to be. I hope it was a good one. I hope you didn't feel too much pressure. And I hope and hopes that you didn't feel unwell and that you were healthy. And here's to 2025. And it's going to be New Year's Eve in a couple of days. What day is it today? Sunday. So we're looking at Tuesday, aren't we? Oh, I see. Getting a muddle. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday. New Year's Eve's went. No, I don't know. No, Tuesday. We go on Wednesday. That's right. So yeah, Happy New Year to you. I hope 2025 is everything that you could possibly want and a lot more. Sprinkle blessings and manifestations sprinkled in. Don't forget to look out for my 31-day manifestation challenge, and hope you enjoy that. And I'll see you in Bali. Looking forward to it. Let's do a meditation. Just breathing in, breathing out. And I just thought of something actually just before I do that, and that's just to say thank you to you for listening. Really appreciate you. Thanks. I've been doing Sunday Catchup podcasts now since the end of March, every week. I really hope you've enjoyed them. I'm really looking forward to doing them next year. I will video some, and I will video some more, do some more Living a Life of Magic interviews. Please do like, comment, share my podcasts. That would be great Christmas and New Year present for me if you could do that, because it'll be great to just get my podcast out there, really. And I know a lot of you have said how much you enjoy it, so why not share it? That would be really super helpful, and I'll be so grateful. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, thank you. So let's do that meditation. So closing your eyes if you can. And if you can't, then don't worry. Just take a breath in and out. And I recorded a meditation, if you haven't heard it, on Christmas Eve. So you can listen to that anytime. It's a really nice one. So just settling everything down. And where you've been busy through this Christmas period, just kind of bring your energy back to you now. Gathering it all up from everything you've been doing, all those conversations, people you've been with. Draw your energy back home to you. Kind of reclaim it. Feel it all coming back. Bringing it back as you become aware of your breath, as you breathe in, as you breathe out. Breathing in love, and breathing out anything that's not serving your highest purpose. As you gather yourself back, feeling your feet on the ground, relaxing your shoulders. All is well. Coming back to center. And imagine a beautiful beam of white light coming from the universe down through the top of your head, out through your feet, through your entire body, anchoring you, centering you, pulling you home, allowing that beautiful white beam of white light energy to be your center point, your anchor point. All is well in this moment. Happy New Year to you. Huge blessings of love, joy and happiness and good health. So I'm going to close this chat here now. And if there's anybody, I don't know if you know, but we have a Reiki community and we send healing every week to people. And if there's anybody that you would like some healing sent to, either drop me a message, comment, and we will add them to our healing list to send them healing every Friday.